Get out. Get it out of here!
Yeah. Well, I have something here, Harry. It's showtime! I love this stuff.
No, that's a trick. That's some kind of special effects.
It's on record. I'm going to save this stuff.
Welcome, one and all, to the Good Improv Show, happening live right now, right here on YouTube. The live button has been pressed, and nothing can be taken back.
That's right. We're back again. Thank you to our captors and the people that negotiated our ransom for getting us out of there.
Thank you.
Good job, everybody. Good
Thank
job.
you.
We shouldn't have been there in the first place, really.
Well, that's what happens when you want to eat.
I'd like to, speaking of eating, I'd like to all of our American fans out there, we filmed this in Canada, and I don't know if you're aware, but the head of our country, Elizabeth II, has just passed away. So we are in chaos up here. There's a vacuum in leadership, and people want that top spot. So I barely made it here alive. There's gangs of people out there. It's like Mad Max.
A lot of people have a very poor understanding of how the lineage of the monarchy works.
Well, they're like, the leader of the country's died, so the job's up for
Oh,
grabs,
that's
right?
rough,
So
yeah.
they're all fighting for it, like, it'll be me.
Yeah.
So,
There's shoulders, there's arms, but they got to get a new head.
there you
Now,
go.
there's two prevailing theories here as to what Elizabeth died of.
Okay.
So the first one is that she died of old age, because she was quite old.
Yeah, 90-something.
96.
96, yeah. The second is that she didn't die at all, and in fact had her consciousness placed into the body of her son Charles.
Oh, well, there you go. There you
So-
go.
Who is scheduled to appear on this show.
No, that's great.
So
Special guests.
There's
Stay
a lot of
tuned
room
for
in
that.
there. There's a lot of
Yeah.
room in there for consciousness. So, I mean, it's
Yeah.
probably pretty roomy in
the
there.
funniest thing is I met this guy on the way to the studio today, so I'm wondering what Charles doing all the way over here in Canada when
yeah.
he should be in England back there mourning his
to be
mom's
fair,
death.
it was very sudden. He wasn't
Yeah.
prepared for it. So
Yeah, and he was very adamant about this theory being the correct theory, so I think he's got something here. I think we
right.
should hear him out. Or Her Majesty. Her Majesty. We should hear her out.
Her. Just say
Her
they.
out.
Just say they. It'll be
Okay.
safer.
Whoever it is.
Well, we do have some suggestions to get our show started
All
today.
right. Well, let's see those suggestions.
We do.
Here they come. Boom.
Ah,
They are fall, they are shameless, and they are spy.
they are. They are all those things. Thank you for suggesting those. Those came over Facebook, I believe.
Yeah, where'd those
They
come
did.
from,
If I'm
Jordan?
not mistaken.
They came from Kimmy,
Kimmy?
and Tim,
Tim?
and Ashley.
Hi, Ashley.
Oh, you should have said Kimmy and Timmy and Ashley. That would have worked a little more funny for
Oh,
me.
well, there
but-
you go. Ashley ruins everything.
Tim,
Ruin
could
it
you,
again, Ashley.
Tim, could you do a little better and make yourself Timmy for next one?
Yeah.
That'd be...
There you go. Let's get a petition for Tim to change his name from Tim to Timmy.
There you go.
Well, we're at 76 subscribers right now.
Good.
Tomorrow we should be at 1 million, and by then we'll have the brute force necessary to kind of push him around until he changes his name to whatever we want it to
We'll
be.
be influencers.
Exactly.
And let's do a little action here. If you want Tim to change his name from Tim to Timmy, subscribe to this channel.
That's right. And if enough people subscribe, Jim, you got to do it.
You got to.
You got to do it.
You must.
There.
Okay.
That's internet law.
Good.
All right. Well, shall we get started?
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's do a show here.
I
All
have
right.
an idea for a sketch.
Okay, let's try that.
We have flooded the city with pumpkin spice
Oh no.
by dumping it into the sewers. Ah ha ha!
Sir, I'm sorry to interrupt. I'll say it. I'll
Okay,
say it.
please. Just as long as someone says it.
it's. We all agree that we should destroy Gotham and bring it down and stop the Dark Knight and all. We're behind you 100%.
100% on board with that. Totally.
It's just that ever since the weather got a little colder and the leaves have been turning, you've been really onto this pumpkin spice thing. I mean,
quite extensively, quite a
yeah,
bit.
like annoyingly so. I know that's probably gonna get my head crushed or something, but I have to say it. I gotta say it. Other supervillains are kind of giggling behind your back. It's a little much.
The pumpkin spice season is but brief. We will make it eternal in Gotham.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what we're talking about.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, at the best of times, people only want pumpkin spice around for a very short window, right?
Yeah, yeah.
That's at the best of times. So I don't know how you're going to enforce this on a year-long basis. Am I right? And
Yeah.
continuously. That just seems unreachable.
Okay, do you know what's like? Remember when the Penguin was like really into chai lattes and he wouldn't stop talking about it?
Yes.
And eventually his crime started to slip. Batman didn't even chase him anymore. It was that sad.
Because all he was doing was going into the store and ordering a chai latte and then
Yeah.
brutally criticizing it on the internet. There's
Yeah.
nothing illegal about that.
No, it wrecked him. It ruined him. And we're just worried you're going to be in the same boat.
Well, Batman doesn't seem to be bothered. He is leaving this plan alone. He's allowing us.
Again,
That's a big warning sign, right?
Yeah,
Like that's a
yeah.
huge warning sign. That Batman isn't here kicking the hell out of us right now is very
If
worrying.
Batman's not interested in your plan, like he stops the Riddler. The Riddler.
All that guy's do is asking questions, okay?
Right? Like if he's not interested in this plan, I mean, it's probably not a great plan. That's like your benchmark right
It is
there.
a great plan.
Look. You've got a great gimmick already, okay? You're this big, muscle-bound, jacked-up dude.
Yeah.
You got this cool drug injection system you can employ.
Yeah.
You got the voice. The voice is great. I know a lot of people love the voice. You literally broke Batman's back once. Like,
Yeah.
what's going on here?
I just like how it smells and tastes.
All right.
And the
well,
people of Gotham will also have to like how it smells and tastes.
all right, I'll get the text.
God,
ready.
why did we swear unending loyalty to this guy?
I don't know. I'm gonna go to the Mad Hatter. James, could you come into my office, please?
Of course. What is it?
James, well, we've been talking, myself and Q over here, and it's just.
What is it?
Do you know what a spy is, James?
Sure, I do.
Okay, all right, maybe enlighten us. What do you think a spy is supposed to be doing?
Sure.
What do you think that job should
Okay,
entail?
so basically I'm out there, I'm trying to put a good face on the whole organization.
Okay.
I'm constantly using your gadgets, being
Yeah.
like, boom, Q sent this, and then
Yeah,
boom, a
okay.
huge explosion into town
Yeah,
square.
yeah.
I'm betting the most prominent ladies I can, often walking the red carpet with them.
Yeah, we noticed
Afterwards.
that. Oh, we noticed that for sure.
Pretty cool
yeah.
stuff.
Okay, now I'm just gonna throw this out there.
Okay.
I think, and the government thinks that a spy should go completely unnoticed.
I don't.
Gather information without being seen. People shouldn't even really remember his name before he gathers this information and then passes the information along to us.
Okay, what? Next thing you're going to tell me they shouldn't know my call number either, right?
No, not your name, not what you want to drink. I mean, back me up here, all right? I mean,
Well, it's nice to see him use the gadgets.
yes.
I mean,
But the problem is
rocket
everyone-
pen. I'm pretty proud of the rocket pen.
It's pretty cool.
but everyone sees him use the gadgets. He blew up that guy with that rocket pen on there's news cameras there.
Yeah, but it was pretty cool though,
It
right?
was cool. Like
The way that rocket came out of that pen.
But I mean, everybody knows who you are. I mean, no one's gonna tell you anything.
Oh, well, I mean, you're really not going to like the fact that I'm kind of the new face of Calvin Klein as well.
What?
Well, they really like the way I look in a suit, and they want to dress me exclusively. So I thought, why not make a little cash on the side here,
Now
too?
this I cannot support. I cannot support you being the face of Calvin Klein
What?
without you wearing these fun gadget buttons that I've designed.
Oh no!
They go on the suit, and would you believe it? They shoot rockets.
That's amazing.
more rockets.
Great. We
Okay.
can
If
do
you-
a cross-promotion thing.
Pinch the buttons together, rockets come out.
Perfect.
That's-
Great. I'm going to save those.
Okay, that's amazing. Everyone admits that's amazing. But how are you supposed to? Okay, you are supposed to get information about this new missile that the Russians are building to
Right.
attack us.
I know. Pretty big job.
Yeah,
A lot on my shoulders.
And how do you think you're going to get that information to us when you're walking down the red carpet shooting rockets on national television at people from your cufflinks while wearing a Calvin Klein suit?
Well, do you remember the time when Dennis Rodman went over there to North Korea to meet with Kim Jong-un?
Yes.
You guys remember that when that happened?
Yeah.
I was hoping to attain a level of kind of niche superstardom that would maybe interest Vladimir Putin, the Russian dictator, right? Like, then maybe I get invited over to the palace.
And he just mentions what the
right.
missile
We're
is
just
all
dudes
about.
now. We're just dudes now. We're kind of just hanging out, chilling, whatever, drinking vodka.
Right.
Or maybe I get him Come on, I know everybody knows this drink.
A martini.
And come on,
Shaken, not stirred.
that's right. Yes, exactly. Maybe I get
Vodka
him
martini.
hooked on that, right?
Yeah.
Right.
yeah.
Suddenly, all of Russia's most prominent ladies are coming out. I'm betting them, of course.
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe releasing some videos. We'll
How
see what
long
happens.
does this plan take?
I don't know. It could take as long as it takes. I mean, I don't know how long it takes to attain superstardom.
Well, I mean, he's planning on launching this thing pretty fast, allegedly. I mean, we kind of need this information soon to stop him.
Okay, you want me to step it up? I hear
Yeah.
what you're saying.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
What are you saying?
Step it up.
You want me to become even more well known?
Oh God.
Okay. Well, we cut to a couple of weeks later. All right. Well, guys, I don't have much time for this. Okay, I got to get there and do this interview.
Yeah.
So what is it? What is it this time?
We need you to do spy work.
Yeah.
What?
We're
You're so
really-
consumed with doing interviews and schmoozing that you've lost touch.
Do you know
James?
that we saw your last interview, by the way, and
Okay.
right beneath it said James Bond, British spy.
Yeah,
that's what it said.
That's right. Well, that's
under
my title,
you.
right?
Like, people aren't going to tell you anything if they know you're on TV and they know you're a spy.
You have to do a certain percentage of spying to continue using spy as your title.
Yeah, we're going to take that away if you can't keep.
Oh,
spying.
really?
Yes.
You think I need the spy title to be where I? Okay, well that's fine. You know what? You take your spy title. We'll see what happens. We cut to 2 weeks later. So I was just wondering,
Yeah.
guys, if I could come back.
Oh, you want to come back,
Oh,
James?
no, you want me to come back?
Do you want to come back?
You wanted
James?
me to come back?
Do
I'm
you
hearing.
want to come back? Is what
Well,
I'm
I mean,
hearing you ask?
if you need me, I guess I could come back. I mean, I got so much going on.
You got that.
Otherwise,
I haven't seen you on TV recently. you
No?
know, I guess without that spy title.
you guys don't look at any fashion magazines either, by any chance, do you?
Not really.
Okay,
No.
good. So I'm still the face of Calvin Klein. Then you can take that to the bank.
Okay. All right. If we take you back and let you spy for us again, will you please keep a low profile and do some spying so we can get information?
Yes, I'll do some.
That
spying.
Russian missile killed a lot of people,
I
James.
know. Didn't help that it wiped out a bunch of movie theaters.
No.
Just FYI, that didn't help me out any either.
All right. Well, I'm sorry for your loss.
Yeah, thank you.
Yep. Sorry for your loss. So if you're going to mourn, you might want to take this umbrella with you.
Okay, thanks.
That launches rockets.
I still fire the rockets at least.
Just in a very discreet way.
Okay, I promise. I promise.
Headline: James Bond spy again.
Guys, thanks for being here. I know for our entire lives and friendships, we've kind of been normal, button-down dudes, but I've decided to become totally shameless.
What?
Yep, 100% shameless.
Like just now?
Just right now, I'm getting started. As soon as this sentence is over, I begin
Just spit on your own floor.
Sure did.
Okay.
You got no shame about that?
Not at all.
Wow.
Not one bit.
You do know there's like a big bit of spinach in your teeth right now.
Is there?
Yeah.
I see.
Okay.
I'm not even offering any to my guests.
No.
Wow, so you're going to steel yourself against shame.
Yeah.
Well,
Just thought shame had been a kind of a negative influence in my life for too long.
all right. Well, I mean, good luck. I mean, hopefully it's good. We cut to a week later. Hey, Dan. Jordan and I were just kind of on our way to the movie theater,
Oh, yeah?
and oh boy, okay.
Nice one.
We noticed a bunch of full page ads that you've posted around the street.
Sure.
And they don't really seem to even be advertising anything. It's just you naked,
Uh-huh.
just staring right at the viewer, I guess.
Yeah, it's one of those portraits that follows your eyes wherever
It
you walk.
really does. Yeah.
like the kings used to get.
So, were you like selling a service or something, or just?
No.
Okay. All right.
Just promoting yourself.
Yeah, kind of, I guess. Just making sure everybody can see what's going on down there.
We need you to just embrace shame again, Dan.
What?
Well, I want to tell you, you could have saved some money on the posters.
What do you mean?
Well, you could have saved some money on the posters. It could have got you just as good a poster as you got, and probably saved you like 50%.
Oh,
So your problem is that he's not
That
come to
sucks.
you with the poster deal.
No, he's not even ashamed about that he had a lower quality poster. You know?
We need you to feel shame again, Dan. I mean, the whole neighborhood's been talking. I mean, you go out, you're not mowing your lawn, and then you're just sleeping there in the nude.
Right.
That's right. And whenever I press down, I consider that mode.
Those naked pictures of yourself, you had your eyes closed. That's the photograph that you went with. And
I
you're
had
just
plenty where my eyes were open too. That's the thing. That was one of the worst shots, actually.
Yeah, and you don't even care.
No, not at all. I'm quite happy with that, actually.
You've got, I don't even know what day's meal on your face still. You haven't cleaned it off.
I couldn't tell you either.
Could be today's breakfast. Could be breakfast from 6 weeks ago.
Depends. Was it eggs?
Looks like eggs.
Still could be either one.
Could
Hard to
be
say.
either
Wow.
one.
Eggs for every meal, huh?
Usually.
Like you're just bringing down
Just the smelliest kind of ones, too, you
Yeah,
know? Like the
yeah.
hard-boiled. I like to
hard-boiled
peel them
eggs.
on the
I can
bus.
smell it from here.
I could drive. I just turn my car on, kind of let it idle in the driveway, and then take the bus with the hard-boiled eggs.
Oh.
Speaking of smells, you know how bugs would like circle around really smelly things?
Absolutely, I
They
know.
love smelly
I know
things.
better than most.
There's no bugs around you. They're all dead from the stench.
That's right. I've crossed the Rubicon.
Holy well, I mean, it's just you're also bringing down property values
Oh,
quite
yeah?
a bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of inflicting hardship on both your lives, too, eh?
Yeah, for sure. You know, we're not going to get nearly what we paid for our houses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you planning on moving?
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, if we can't
Yeah.
fix this shame problem, like he said, we need you to feel shame again.
Come up. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I don't want to feel ashamed by any of this. But I guess for my buddies, I could maybe feel ashamed like one day a week. Would that work out okay? Like maybe Tuesdays I could feel shame. I don't have much going on Tuesdays generally.
You know, it's just it's a shame. Shame.
Oh, don't go bringing that over here.
How he's just, you know, unwilling to change, you know.
Well, that was it. Well, hold on. I don't want to be shameful.
No, not. It's fine. It's fine. I mean, just, you know, it's just, you know, maybe just so self-conscious that you can't accept change.
No, I'm not self-conscious about it. Look.
Not willing to change back. You know what I mean? Like, maybe it's because you were ashamed of your former self, and so you're not willing to face
I
that.
see
And
what
that's
you're saying.
understandable. That's understandable, man. That's if you're too ashamed.
Okay,
of your
no.
former self,
I'm not ashamed of anything.
go back to the way you were. I understand.
I'm
that,
not
man.
ashamed of anything now. Okay.
We've said the word ashamed so many times we should be ashamed.
Fine. All right. You know what? I can give you 5 out of 7 days with shame. Okay. I'm keeping the weekends for myself, but I will get blackout drunk so I don't remember them.
That's
Fair?
fair.
Well, I guess that's fair. I was gonna say we don't need same. We need, you know, not shame, not the same shame, but different shame.
A different kind of shame? What kind of shame are you talking about?
I don't know.
He just wants to say shame some more.
It does seem that way. All right. Fine. I'll go back to the old ways. Miserable like you guys.
Except the shame blame.
Yeah.
I will. All right. I'll get back on the shame train.
Thanks, Dan. That means a lot to us.
You're welcome. God, I really regret going shameless. All right, guys. I'm thinking that at least one of you is a spy.
What?
Based on what?
Yeah. Because the other day, I asked some very subtle, tricky questions that only a spy would know. And one of you knew the answers.
Oh.
You
Could just
remember
be.
when we were talking about that TV show? That one TV show with the real unique ending? And one of you knew what the ending was. How would you possibly know that unless you were a spy?
Or we watched the TV show.
Yeah, could have seen the show before.
Yeah. Everyone watched that ending. Everyone watched that.
So what are you saying? I'm the spy?
I know.
There's no evidence of that.
Just saying everyone saw the ending. Everyone watched the end of Lost. Everyone knows what's happened.
Well, I think one of you guys might be a spy. Because
Okay.
I was reading a book. You know that famous book about the spies, the clear and present spies
Yeah.
Hunt
who are
for
not
Red
safe
October.
to be around. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. They do hunt that.
I've read it. I mean,
Well, have you read it or are you a spy? Because you knew the ending of that book.
Again, it's made a famous book made into a famous movie. Everyone's seen it. Everyone knows the ending to that. You don't have to be a spy to know the ending of Hunt for Red October.
oh, really?
Yes, really.
Well, why don't you tell me this, Justin? Why don't you tell me this? How exactly does the TV show The Sopranos end?
He goes and sits down in a booth, and then he kind of looks up, and he's surprised to see someone, and the screen goes dark. I think that's what happened.
Okay.
Spy.
It has to be, because I would expect from The Sopranos there's going to be a violent shootout at the end.
Yeah, you know what?
Some sort of
Everyone,
crazy thing.
you're not alone. Everyone expected that. I think every single person expected that. And I think every single person saw the ending and went, "What?" And then that was it.
So what'd you use? Wiretap?
Yeah, how'd you do this
I just-
diabolical
I just
plan
watched
of yours?
it. I just watched the TV show.
Binoculars?
No,
You watched it with binoculars
no,
and one
just-
of those mics, those gun
just
mics?
in my room, on my TV.
Microfilm?
Guys, we work in a deli. There was no reason for anyone here to be a spy.
I don't know. Jordan, I believe him.
I can see you winking.
No, I was just clearing something from my eyes. Play along.
Okay. all right.
Yeah, I believe him too. I don't believe him.
No, neither do I, but I'm trying to trap him.
This is a really small lunchroom.
Justin?
Yes.
Justin. Oh, I was going to go watch the TV show Three's Company later. What's the premise of that show? Do you happen to know by any chance?
I think it's.
This will reveal all.
I think it's a guy needs to stay in the apartment, but he can't with two ladies, so he pretends to be gay. Is that what it is?
Aha!
I've never.
I
really-
tricked you with a subtle bit of subterfuge. I pretend to never have seen Three's Company, when in fact I do know that that's exactly what the premise of the show is.
So then, how come you're not a
Spy.
spy? Well, how come you're not a spy if you know what the premise of the show is?
God.
Why does it make me a spy but not make you a spy?
Do you think I'm one of those like Manchurian candidate style spies where somebody has to say the word to activate
No,
me?
I think you just
Yeah.
like John Ritter and watch Three's Company.
I think you could be a Winter Soldier.
Oh my god, I never considered that.
Well, what would be his activation word then?
I don't know, like October?
Don't try to guess the activation.
I said
word. It'll kill
October
us all.
earlier. There was I'll be able to activate myself.
You activated yourself
Okay,
just now.
guys, I gotta slice some meat. Okay, we got customers. They want sandwiches.
All right, fine.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just being paranoid. All right, maybe there's no spy at all.
They
Yeah.
do want sandwiches. Susan wants the pastrami. She likes it cut thin, but her husband doesn't like it cut thin. He likes it cut a little bit thicker. And sometimes they argue about it in their basement late at night, 3, 4 in the morning. And John, he likes his honey ham, but he likes it cut on a number 3, which he thinks about when he's up in his attic and he's reading his newspaper, about 1 o'clock in the morning. And Johnny, he likes his chorizo sausage.
Great sausage.
Exactly. So let's stop all this talk about spy
Okay,
nonsense
okay.
and get back to work.
Okay.
Oh, Jordan, by the way, here's those files you wanted. I didn't know why you wanted them, but there you go.
Bread recipes.
Oh,
Great.
good.
I was thinking about work, this guy. Well, you're off spying.
Oh, spy. You got spies on the brain. Jordan was the spy.
No.
He was? I
No.
thought it was me.
Guys.
No, you go first.
Guys.
This has been happening long enough.
I'm here to guard your bones because I believe you both have very fragile hip bones. And I don't want anything to happen to them. Very nice hip bones you have there. Be a real shame if something happened to them.
Oh, okay.
You're
all
shaking
right.
us down for hip bone
So
protection?
Are we supposed to pay you hip bone
What?
money?
You want protection money? Is that what
Yeah,
it is?
is that what's going on? Is this the extortion?
I'm not your doctor. What are you talking about?
You're just coming over here talking about how it's a real shame and putting real emphasis on that if something happened to our hip bones.
Yeah.
Yeah, say you're walking down the stairs.
Okay.
And maybe there's a little bit of ice on that stair.
Is it
And
ominous?
It sounds
maybe you
very
tumble
ominous to
down.
me.
Maybe you tumble down and that little bitty bone breaks.
It's not just me, right?
That
This is
definitely
clearly
sounds
all
like
right.
we're being shaken down here.
Okay, so
What are
you
you
want us
talking
to
about?
pay you so that doesn't happen? Is that what?
No. I'm not
Okay.
your insurance. I'm not your
All right. Okay.
I'm not a hospital.
All right. So you're just concerned for our hip bones.
You might want to watch out next Thursday.
Why
boy.
next Thursday?
Because by then, your bones may have become more brittle with osteoporosis. That's
Oh.
2 days from now.
Okay, that started off ominous, but then it kind of just turned into
Yeah, just kind of general concern, I guess.
The mob can't cause osteoporosis.
No, they can't make the osteoporosis advance faster,
right.
I don't think.
Okay, well, thank you for coming and guarding our hip bones.
And you don't want anything for this? No money?
No, I don't want anything. I definitely don't want you to not be able to get broccoli, Dan. When you're out shopping for broccoli, you go and there's no broccoli and you go home and you have a little accident.
Okay,
say something happens when you're not expecting it.
That one was really convoluted. I mean,
it still was ominous, though.
That was threatening to take away all the broccoli and then threatening to hurt you.
Jeez, I thought the broccoli was the threat at first, and then it turned out to be another threat.
Wow, that one is a journey.
That was a journey.
Okay, all right.
So do I need to pay you to protect against that?
No, I don't want your money.
Are you sure? I mean, it really seems like we should be giving you money.
It feels like a giving you money situation here.
I'm doing all right financially, guys.
Okay,
thank you very much.
Well, thank you.
All right, well, I guess I'll go to the store then to get broccoli just so I don't miss out.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just gonna sit here and drink some milk.
Good.
My bones.
I'm gonna go read this biology textbook I got. I'm reading about bones right now and the hip joint and all that.
Okay.
All right.
That explains it then.
Explains what?
Well, your odd behavior here, where you've been kind of semi-threatening us, and
well, it doesn't explain the semi-threatening. It explains why he's obsessed with bones. All the
I
time.
guess it doesn't explain the threats.
You.
But yeah,
I've not been threatening you. I've been telling you guys, two people that I care about, that I don't want anything to happen to you. Forbid anything happens to you.
Okay.
Forbid forbid you come to regret this decision today.
what decision?
What?
Forbid you come to regret this fateful decision.
We haven't made a decision.
I just took a sip of milk.
I was just going to go buy some broccoli.
Just a sip, just some broccoli. And then weeks go by. And you haven't kept up.
Kept up what?
You haven't kept up your habit, You got to do things regular like. Can't just be a one-time eat of broccoli, a one-time sip of milk.
Okay, if you are working for the mob and shaking us down, you're being very convoluted and confusing.
Just say, give me the money and we'll give you the money.
Okay.
I don't want your money.
All right.
Say I were to come around every month.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly,
yeah.
yeah.
That's usually how it happens.
And talk to you guys, my friends, whom I care about deeply.
Yeah. All right.
About, keeping your bones healthy.
I'd rather just pay you money, honestly. Is
Like,
it
you want to
possible
buy me lunch? I don't understand.
Sure. We'll call it lunch.
Whatever you want to call it.
I already ate. I had some beans before I came over here.
Do you work for the hospital? Is that because it's really
No.
okay.
No, I don't work for the hospital, which you might find yourself in.
We are
my
in a
God.
hospital
Okay.
right now.
Oh, God.
Jeez.
Oh God! Why would I find myself in the hospital?
I don't know. Maybe you had an accident at home.
You don't even know. He's just leaving it open.
Chopping some lettuce.
You know what? I'm just gonna leave. I'm just gonna leave.
Yeah, my
money.
wallet right there.
I'm just
Right
gonna leave
there,
money
okay?
on the table.
You shouldn't
Okay.
do that. Someone could take your wallet.
You take the wallet you need. We'll just walk away.
Maybe you should protect our wallets.
We'll just walk away. You protect those.
I have so much responsibility already. I can't protect your wallets. I can't do that. You would ask me to do it. That's a huge thing. You would have to trust me
all right.
so much. You would have to trust me so much that you would basically say I have your life in my hands.
Oh boy. You know what? You're right. I'll take my wallet back.
Me too.
But you know
Take
what?
it back.
I don't want to hurt my hip bones with how heavy this is, so I'm just gonna take the money out and put the money here.
Smart.
And I'm gonna put the lighter wallet back in my pants to protect my hip bones.
Won't your money blow away in the wind?
You know what happened? Whatever happens to it, happens to it. At this point, I consider it out of my hands.
And I'm going to carry my wallet in my hand, but I'm rather clumsy with my grip sometimes. And I don't like being disturbed if I ever drop anything. So
That's fair.
You
That's
should.
fair enough.
You should enjoy this booklet. It's a booklet of grips that you can use.
I'll try, but I may also drop this at the same time if I drop my wallet.
See, that's one of the things in the book. It'll show how to grip with both hands.
Perfect.
Huh.
Wonderful.
Well, I wish you luck with that grip.
Thank you. I will walk away now.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Oops.
Really
Remember,
wanna
I don't
get
like to be disturbed after dropping things.
Yeah, yeah. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that.
I have to respect the wishes of my friend.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go too, and that money's just gonna be there. And if it's gone when I come back, it's what it is.
Unbelievable.
Okay. All right. See you later.
All right, see you guys.
Oh God, my hip.
Listen, quite frankly, I think our sex magazine has gotten a little too smutty for my liking.
A little too smutty?
Yes. I want to take it back to the old school ways, the old ways of titillation.
Right? Such
Okay.
as?
Well, you know how nowadays we'll show a lady totally naked and all of her parts and bits hanging out for all to see?
Yeah.
Pose seductively in a seductive pose?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm aware.
Are
Yeah.
you picturing it?
I'm
Yes.
picturing it, yes.
Right, okay. So what I'm talking about is taking it back to the old school seduction, where a lady is in a full dress.
Yeah.
A dress, perhaps.
Okay.
And we just show the hand.
Yes,
All right, maybe an ankle or something.
perhaps. We
Okay.
work up to an ankle, but a hand I think is a good start.
All right, okay.
I like it.
All right.
It's the opposite of having no clothes on. Having
yeah,
lots of
having
clothes
all
on.
the clothes on.
Right.
Okay, what about the stories that talk about, like, oh, I was working in a library, and although I noticed the librarian was really attractive, and one thing led to another, and like those letters that we say people write, but we just
Right.
write them.
So I helped her restock some books.
Yeah,
we made
yeah.
a genuine connection and arranged to have a dinner date to explore our friendship
I
further.
see. Okay,
Something like
I
that,
see where
perhaps.
you're going. Okay, all
Well,
right.
That's an interesting approach. I would just ask, how does the smut fit in if we're a smut magazine? Because if the lady is posing in a way,
So she'd
How-
just
whatever
be,
way.
She'd just be posing kind of demurely with her legs
Yeah,
closed, most
okay.
likely.
right?
I see your point. I do see
Yeah,
your
we
point.
wouldn't be a
Where does the
smut
smut
magazine
come
anymore.
in?
What if we change our focus to more of, I don't know, just various things that people might want to read about? Maybe maybe we have a section called Life's Like That, where people write in, instead of stories about sex, people write in humorous things that happened to them.
Oh.
I was at work, and then my boss said this, and I misunderstood, so I got the wrong thing, like fun little stories like that. And maybe we can have slightly Christian-y, moral, semi-religious, inspiration stories.
Okay.
About how faith maybe saved people's lives.
Okay.
Maybe the occasional excerpt from a book.
Well, I know right now we do a lot of stories where a three-way would turn a man's life around, so
Yeah,
it's kind of a
yeah.
very similar writing process.
Right. We would go from being a smut magazine to a smat magazine, or perhaps a smit magazine.
Okay.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
Well, we got to change the name then.
Oh, what, is it Triple X Cum Sluts not going to work for this
No,
new
I don't
process?
think so. I don't think so. Maybe try something simple, like, I don't know.
The Light?
Reader's Digest. or
Oh, even better.
something. Yeah.
Even better. Something easily digestible for the readers.
And that was the story of Reader's Digest.
We cut to 20 years in the future. Guys, this Reader's Digest thing is dying off, okay? People are sick of this moralizing. They're sick of this
They don't like the
wholesome
jokes
crowd. They don't like the
anymore, yeah.
jokes. They don't like the knock
Well, maybe
stuff.
what if we keep their interest by maybe, I don't know, putting some photos in it?
Okay,
right?
yes, this is what I'm talking about, okay?
Maybe like an attractive woman every once in a while,
Right.
something that the men readers to get interested in.
Excellent. What can we do about these stories as well? They're so wholesome right now. People meeting their wives and
What if when a story comes in, because we have the right to change them,
sure do.
what if we just kind of, I don't know, spice it up a bit? Maybe instead of
Right.
meeting the wife and settling down with a family, maybe one thing leads to another. They have a risque encounter in a park or
Okay.
something like that,
Like he pushes her on the swing, and it's risque because the keys might fall out of the pocket.
I was thinking more of he takes her to the monkey bars and they have sex on them.
Well, that sounds
I was
good.
thinking more like that. Right? I mean, that might up
It's a
readership,
good start. It's a good start. I mean, for me, maybe I'm more of a visionary, but I envision her having sex with 2 or 3 men on the monkey bars.
Oh, there we go. Or a guy with 2 or 3 women on the monkey
Even
bars.
better.
All right. Okay. I think we got something here. I think we got the way to save Reader's Digest. Oh, but you know what? The name's not going to work anymore.
Okay, what if we called it Reader's Digest 2?
Okay.
Perfect.
Oh, I know. Swank.
Hey, okay.
And that was the story of Swank.
Okay, we cut to another 20 years later. Guys, we got to find something that's right down the middle, okay? People are sick of hardcore pornography. They're sick of the moralizing. They're sick of basically everything. We got to find something that skirts right down that center line there that couldn't possibly offend anyone.
All right, I know. I got it. What if we do some stories about people who live in other parts of the world where maybe they don't wear as many clothes, like Africa? That way we can have nudity in the magazine, but
Okay.
it's educational because it's about a culture that you're not familiar with.
I do like that, and that way we're increasing awareness.
Yeah, and to justify why we're going there, we'll just, I don't know, have a map or something in the book,
Okay.
right? So that they're learning about a new place.
Okay.
And we could have pictures of animals.
Yeah.
And some of those animals could be having graphic sex.
There you go. It's educational if you're watching animals do it.
Right. It's a loophole. They never thought of this.
Yeah, exactly. Right in the loophole.
And we'll include a couple of journalistic pieces for the reader.
Like we always do
Yeah,
every
yeah.
time we reboot this thing.
Yeah.
Okay. I like it.
But you know what, guys? I think we can keep the name Swank. I think it still works for a magazine like
I
that.
think
It's
so too.
perfect.
It's perfect.
Swank. Read your Swank, kids, and go to bed.
Do we have to, Dad?
Yes, it's educational. Jordan, Dan and I are a little concerned.
Very concerned.
Now, we know you've been going through a hard time lately, and we know you've tried to take your own life. Our concern is that you're just doing it really badly. I mean, you've jumped off this house. I mean, it's a bungalow, Jordan. It's no
Doesn't
more
have the
than
height required.
yeah. I mean, you hurt yourself a little bit, but that's about it. You've fallen off this house. It's had to be what 10 attempts already.
At least.
You write a different note each time.
You guys
gotta
read the notes, didn't
yeah,
you?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
we
we
read
read
the
the
notes.
notes. Yeah. But you write a different note each time. We're tired. You're rehashing the same ground, Jordan.
Hard to stay invested after 10 reads.
I know. It's just, I know it's tough, but I mean, Dan and I are going to have to insist. Either find a better way to do this or get off the killing
It's a
yourself.
shit or get off the pot situation. That's
yeah.
right, yes.
But this is inspiring me to write. I haven't written in so long.
The suicide notes, though.
Yeah, but it's still writing.
I guess it is. Yeah, I guess it's fair.
I guess you might have something there. I mean, some of the stuff he wrote in there is touching.
Yeah.
The first time through,
Yeah, the first one or two notes.
Yeah, but I mean, after you read it for like 9 or 10 times, it's like, okay, we get it. We've seen this.
Yeah. I mean, you need to explore newer ideas in these notes.
I think
Jordan.
so too. Yeah, you're kind of just rehashing old ground.
Like you think I should switch from using a black pen to a blue pen?
Well, I mean,
If that helps, I guess. But
mainly we're like, maybe talk about something else. I mean, it's constantly about how deep and depressing life is and how it's an endless abyss of nothingness and there's no meaning and no point to anything.
Right.
I mean, that was good, the first one.
great,
you know?
actually.
But then the second, third, fourth, by the fifth one is like, yeah, we got it. No meaning.
Yeah, thanks. Got
And
it
then
on the
we
first
hear
time.
the thud and we go out onto the lawn and pick you up and put you in your bed and start it all the next day.
Yeah.
Do you have any ideas for a follow-up here, or is it all just going to be
I gotta
looking
follow
into
up.
the abyss stuff?
It's a lot of looking into the abyss. That's where I could find a lot of my best material, quite frankly, is looking into that abyss. It's important for me. And sometimes the abyss looks back.
Okay.
And so I got to jump off the roof. I haven't killed myself.
No.
I don't
No.
really feel suicidal. I mean, I'm writing in the form of a suicide note.
Okay, so it's just kind of getting the headspace of that you need to do to write that. That's your genre, is suicide note?
Well, if I did it, what would you guys do? You'd probably be like upset, though, right?
I mean, if you actually succeeded,
Yeah, upset. but I mean,
upset. I
maybe,
think it's a fair word. Upset.
a little relieved. Also,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. If I switched to the blue pen, I knew it. I should stick with
Okay.
the black pen. I was thinking, do I do it? Do I not do it? And I was like, going back and forth, just agonizing over that decision.
All right. Well, I mean, just to keep us posted. All right, buddy. Just don't try to. Enough with falling off the house, though.
Yeah.
I mean, try something else.
exactly.
Well,
We-
what if...
So we cut to a week later. Yeah, Jordan. Hey.
Yeah?
You're in the garage here with the car running. I see.
Yeah, just crashed through the roof.
Yeah.
And I got the car running there. A lot of exhaust in here.
Yeah, well, this is an electric car, though, Jordan. There's no...
No chance of
Yeah.
any fumes coming in here.
You've had this running for some time. I mean, I see you clogged all the cracks of the door and everything, but there's no emissions out of
They
this.
say you can kill yourself. You put yourself in your garage with the car running.
Yeah.
It's a gas car.
A gas car, internal combustion, and this is a hydrogen car. It's just water. Water is the thing. I mean, you could drown maybe if you release the water at the right time in your face.
There's some bottles of water on the wall. I'll do it.
No, okay.
Jordan,
no.
can I just
Yeah,
tell him?
go ahead.
Listen, I read the last note. We read the last note. It's not good. Okay, it's not good. Your first note had something. Okay, there's something there with that whole abyss stuff, but I don't know. I'm just not feeling the new note. I don't understand it.
It's derivative. It's just derivative, and it's just, yeah. It's not. I mean, it's not grabbing me.
It's not what I expect.
I'm not interested in the characters.
I know what you're saying. I'm going through my blue period, guys.
Yeah, you did switch to that blue pen.
Yeah.
I
the
switched
blue
to the
pen,
blue
yeah.
pen, and I think that made all the world of difference.
Well, yeah, for the worse though.
Don't worry, because the next notes that I write, they're not going to be in blue pen. They're going to be in red.
Oh,
Okay.
All right.
Red pen.
Oh, red pen. Okay, of course. Yeah, of course. I don't know why I thought it was going to be blood.
No why either.
And I'm jumping off a slightly higher part of our building.
So the same.
Oh,
okay. So,
All right. I thought you
One
were
step
saying-
up. It's 6 inches higher, increasing the risk that I'll die.
okay. Well, I guess we'll take a look at your next material when it comes out then.
My final material, probably.
We cut to when that happens. Jordan, we read your material. Is it possible maybe you should be writing children's books?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe a switch in genre.
Maybe that's the
Be
issue
good.
because the stuff you're doing for adults, I'm not really feeling it. I don't know. It's not for me.
Yeah. Maybe I don't know. Funny animal stories.
Yeah, for young adults.
Huh. That's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We cut forward 10 years. Well, guys, another residual came today.
Good.
Wow.
Good.
Funny animal stories.
You're doing really, really
Good
well.
for you.
Yeah.
You.
Yeah.
You're raking in the money, huh?
I thought I'd give you guys a copy of my new book.
Oh,
Wow.
Look at that.
Thank you.
It's about a giraffe.
Mm-hmm.
And he decides that he's going to, really look into the abyss. and-
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, look, I see his two friends commenting here and telling
Yeah.
him he should do something else with his life.
A meerkat and a warthog.
Okay.
Wow.
All right. I don't know which one I'd.
Do warthogs traditionally have a large beard like this, or is
Yeah,
that?
it's a children's book, so you got to put in some
Gotta
fun
put in fun
Yeah,
for it
yeah.
for them.
That's
This-
it's interesting. I was wearing a shirt that says Dan on
Yeah,
it.
this meerkat has what looks like a name tag. It says Justin.
Yeah, but there's a blurb that said this book is not
Yeah.
related to any
At the
Okay.
start of the
people's,
book.
persons,
I
or
saw
events.
Is that normal that that comes on a children's
Yeah,
book like
it's
that?
just like Law and Order. It's the same thing,
Huh. And I suppose we don't get any residuals for this.
No, but I bought you guys cars.
Oh, really?
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Great.
Yep, some self-driving cars
Okay.
because they don't really turn off. You kind of have to leave them driving.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
I still a free car though.
Yeah, still
Free
better than
car.
nothing. Could be
Yeah.
worse.
Yeah.
free car. It's pretty good.
All
be
right.
worse.
Well, thank you.
And
Thank
the
you.
books, obviously.
Yeah, the books. Yeah.
And tickets to the Broadway show.
They made a Broadway show of this.
They made a Broadway show out of this book, and it's
Wow.
supposedly doing bigger numbers than Wicked.
Wow.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Who did they get to play Dan the Warthog?
Yeah. Who's Justin?
Harry
the-
Connick Jr.
Oh
Hey,
my
that's
God.
all right. That's all right.
Yeah.
Who's Justin the Meerkat?
It's Idris Elba is playing Justin.
Even
They
wow.
got Idris Elba.
Yeah,
That's shocking. I thought it was going to be
Connick
two.
Jr..
I thought it was going to be two fat guys, quite frankly.
Yeah.
and it's the
So-
first time he's sung.
Well, I would think so. Yeah.
Yep.
Holy cow.
Wow, it's going to be embarrassing if he gets there and he can't sing.
That's
It's just skating by on his looks.
Yeah, he's so good though.
Yeah, he can
He's
get
great.
by
He is
pretty
good.
far on
He's
his
good.
looks.
Yes.
We cut to a clip of the musical. I'm Justin the Meerkat. I'm a big stupid idiot who doesn't know what's what. Why don't you go write a book or something, you stupid giraffe? I'm dumb.
Not stupider than me, though.
We cut back to the house. Hey Jordan, we just came back from the musical.
Oh, you went?
Yeah. Yeah, we did.
I have a sneaking suspicion that a few of those characters were based on us.
Yeah.
Quite frankly.
I think at one point the audience all turned around and looked at us.
Yeah.
And kind of snickered and pointed and laughed.
So am I the giraffe? Is like, well, I don't fully. Was I the giraffe?
These are fictional characters. I didn't base them off of you in any way.
Oh, but you put yourself in as the farting warthog named Dan, though, right? Like that was you, obviously, in that role.
Well, as the writer, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That makes sense.
Harry Connick Jr., though, what a performance.
Amazing.
I gotta, to be fair, I believed those farts.
Were they real farts, or did he make them with his mouth?
Real farts.
Amazing.
Wow. Consummate perfection.
How many shows is he doing with that?
He's doing a 24-city tour.
Wow, that's gonna be a lot of farts.
It
We
is.
get to the local news. And in other sad news, beloved singer Harry Connick Jr. has died of severe prolapse.
I think I'm a spy.
I think you're a spy.
I think I'm a spy. Because I saw something happen.
Well, lots of people see things happen, Dan.
Yeah, but this is like a spy type thing. I was wearing a tuxedo at the time. I was at a wedding, and I stepped outside to have a cigarette,
Mhm.
and that's when I saw it. Somebody stole one of the flowers from the garden.
Okay.
Just a flower.
Yeah.
Did you then tell, I don't know.
Of course not. A spy never reveals something like
yeah,
that.
they do that to the government. That's why they're spies. That's what they do.
Okay, good. Get to the government, yes. I tried getting a hold of the government, but they wouldn't take any of my calls. So I wonder if they've been compromised.
Was this your wedding, like the one we went to, like last week?
Yeah, that's right.
So that's why you're in a tuxedo.
They
You
got
were
me
getting
at my
married.
own wedding.
Wait a minute, that was me that picked that flower. You said that your lady friend there needed a corsage.
Oh my God, it makes total sense. One of my best friends, the one closest to me, would be my rival. Okay.
Your rival? What?
Okay, I see.
Is this because you watched that Jason Bourne movie? I knew we shouldn't have let him watch that Jason Bourne movie.
Yeah,
I
because he
told
always
you.
takes on the qualities of
Yeah.
whatever he sees.
Rocky all over again.
Yeah, that was a time.
I wish I had my pistol right now. I'd put an end to your schemes once
I
and
don't-
for all.
I don't have schemes.
Nah, that's what they all say.
This is just
They
like
all
the time
say.
that you thought you were going to stop the Cold War by fighting me.
Did we have a Cold War after that?
No.
Well,
To be fair, we didn't have a Cold War. This is just like the time that you thought you were a robot built by the army to destroy and to shoot people, but then lightning hit you, and then all of a sudden you were alive.
That's right.
Even though you're a robot. This is that all over again. I mean,
Well-
it's just, you can't just put yourself into movies and think it's your real life. They're movies, Dan.
look, I can't help it that the moment I saw Short Circuit, I suddenly discovered that I was this robot. It's not my fault that those things happened to coincide, okay?
I don't think you got what it takes to be a spy, quite frankly, because I think a
really?
spy subverts, and you're out here wearing a tuxedo.
Yeah, that's right.
Why
Cliche.
are you still wearing your tuxedo?
Well, a spy wears a tuxedo, right?
Yeah, cliche, total cliche. A real spy would wear like a tuxedo T-shirt, be all ironic about it, so that people wouldn't think.
No,
he's
not
a
a funny spy. I'm a spy who's like getting back at the system. That's what kind of spy I am.
Which system?
The system. All of the whole system. The whole system's after me.
Air traffic control.
Everything. They're all in on it. I bet you I'll have to snap an air traffic controller's neck.
All right, okay.
Duck down behind a console. Who even knows what I'll have to do today?
Look. I
Just today.
just to look, Dan, I may regret this, but do you want to come over and watch a movie tonight?
Oh, don't do it, man. You could plant a bug in your
I
house.
don't want him to kill an air traffic controller.
Could kill you. He could fiber wire you.
Well, we'll show him the movie really quickly.
He
Okay,
hit you with
fine.
a potion.
Okay.
I'll see your movie. Better not be some sort of indoctrination. Like that time after I saw that one Mel Gibson movie, and the CIA coincidentally abducted me directly after and fed me a bunch of drugs. Remember that? Huh?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
We cut to after the movie's finished. All right, Dan. So that's your good man, Charlie Brown. So what'd you think of that?
I thought it was okay.
Yeah.
Thought it was okay.
You feeling all right there, buddy?
Yeah, I get a little sad, I guess.
Okay. Good.
Kind of a little downtrodden, I guess.
Yeah. Little wishy-washy.
A little bit, yeah.
Like doesn't nothing you do matters and
Yeah, kinda. Sort of a general malaise, I guess.
All right. Well, I mean, that's better than him thinking he's a spy.
Yeah, it really is.
Here, buddy.
Maybe can I talk to one of your dogs?
Get a dog now. Great. Gentlemen, the Queen of England is dead. So, I guess I may as well give up my virginity. No point holding on to it anymore.
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. Were you saving your virginity for Queen Elizabeth II?
Yes, I was.
So you're waiting for Prince Philip to die, and then your plan was to get in there.
Lose my virginity.
You only
to
had
the
that
Queen.
short window, too.
Yeah.
I know.
What happened? What have you been doing during this time?
She didn't answer any of my calls. She didn't answer any of my letters. Refused to see me when I went to Buckingham Palace.
Okay.
It's too bad.
Is that where you got that picture of those guards throwing you?
Yep.
Oh, all right. That explains that.
But thankfully, when they threw me, my virginity remained intact, with the hope that I would be able to lose it
Oh,
to
good.
the Queen of England.
Well, it's too late for that.
I'm sorry to hear that. So
Yeah.
what are you going to do now?
I don't know, just give it away to the next woman I see.
Well,
I
no,
guess.
come on. Hold on.
What?
You know, there's still a lineage, you know, right? Like, what about Charles?
But he's a man.
So, he's the next monarch.
He's virginity, man. It's like the monarch of England.
Yeah, what's the difference? It's like
Well,
Elizabeth,
I'm not attracted
Charles.
to
What
men.
difference does it make?
I'm not attracted to Prince Charles.
All right. Well, then sleep with Camilla then.
Or
Nah.
wait until Charles dies. It goes to who? Harry's next, right?
Harry's next.
So Harry, what about Harry? You got a problem with Harry?
I wouldn't have anything in common with her. I mean, I'd have too much in common with Harry in a way, because we're both men.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay.
Fine. If you're really hung up on this men thing, I think that they have a baby girl. They probably have a baby girl somewhere in the lineage.
I can't remember now. I mean, there's bound to be one. Maybe just switch countries. If there's other monarchs.
Yeah. Are there any other monarchs you find attractive?
Yeah.
None that measure up.
Huh.
What about the Queen of Sweden?
Losing my virginity to the Queen of England was going to be my crowning achievement.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
The biggest thing that I ever did with my life. That was my big goal, my meta goal. And now, it's gone.
Ooh. What if you lose your virginity to an actress that has played the Queen of England?
Like that. That's close.
Right? You got
Like Helen Mirren?
Helen Mirren. You got Olivia Colman.
I don't know who that is.
She also played Queen Elizabeth.
Just think of her as Queen Elizabeth. It's better if you don't know who she is.
Yeah.
Better if we get an unknown in there. That's why you're thinking, oh, I'm having sex with Helen Mirren. You're thinking, I'm having sex with the Queen.
Yeah, there you
right?
go.
But that wouldn't be the same. That wouldn't be the same at all. That would be lying to myself.
Listen, some of these actors, some of the portrayals, they get so close, you can't even tell.
That
Really?
Helen Mirren movie was really good.
That
well,
movie,
hold on. The best actor.
Anthony Hopkins is
Yeah.
Churchill. That was pretty
He's
good
great.
stuff.
Robert De Niro, great actor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Al Pacino, great actor.
So you want Al Pacino to try to play the Queen then? Is what you're saying? And have
No.
sex
I
with Al
could see him
Pacino as
playing
the
the
Queen?
Queen. It would be a different interpretation, but I could see
Could
him
be
doing
fun
it.
though.
I actually
Yeah.
could see that too. I think he could.
So
Yeah.
Al Pacino then?
No, I wouldn't sleep with Al Pacino.
Why not? He's playing the Queen at this time.
We are not amused over here. Huh? Can't you just see
He
that?
would be great.
Yeah.
He would be great as the Queen.
He'd be great, but it wouldn't be the same. I can't lose my virginity because then I'd be losing my virginity to Al Pacino.
Can we? Okay, what
Playing
about
the Queen.
What about this? What about one of the surviving band members of the band Queen?
There
Will
you
that
go.
work for you?
There's like 4 left to choose from.
They're all dudes, though. To be fair,
Well, Brian May has that long, curly, luxurious
curly hair.
I mean, if you closed your eyes, you'd be able to tell.
and plus you're picturing her as Queen Elizabeth too. Remember that.
Yeah,
Keep that
remember
in mind.
that. Keep that in mind.
I know. I don't think I could picture that when his male penis came into the equation.
Well,
I
Well,
don't
then just
think I
picture
could
it as a
picture
female
that.
Fair
penis.
enough, fair
a
enough,
queenly
fair
female
enough.
penis.
No.
Okay. Jeez, you know you're being really difficult.
We're
here.
trying to solve your
really
problem,
trying to help
alright?
you here.
If you wanted to eat a Big Mac burger,
Yeah.
I wouldn't just say, "Hey, we got this McChicken over here."
No, fair enough.
Yeah.
But if the Big Mac disappeared, I'd probably be like, okay, fine. I'll
I
have.
might as well
I'll
have the McChicken, right? I mean, the beggars can't be choosers. The Big Mac's gone forever. What am I going to do? Not eat a sandwich? No, I'm gonna have that McChicken.
Right.
You know?
But I can get a McChicken anywhere. I can even get it in the morning.
Yeah, that's true. If you're going to switch to McChicken, they're not too picky. If
Could
you
be
know
an
what I'm
all-day
saying.
thing, that's
yeah,
true.
yeah. It'll be all comers here. You know.
Okay, fine. Well, then I guess the only other alternative then is just be a virgin for the rest of your life.
I could. Maybe I will. And another Queen of England will come along. Maybe a clone.
Well, clone's good enough. But
Or-
not somebody like dressed up as the Queen, making realistic Queen-like motions.
Yeah, yeah. Making fine acting choices.
Yeah,
I don't know. It feels weird. But maybe.
I understand.
Maybe.
We cut forward 3 weeks. So, Jordan, I heard you're dating a new girl, huh? I heard you're dating a new lady there. I heard you're dating the Queen of England, huh?
Yep, the Queen of England.
Wow,
Oh,
that's
good.
something,
Good
huh?
job there, Jordan.
Yeah.
Are you sure she's not just an actress that one of your friends paid to portray the Queen of England very realistically, fooling you beyond a shadow of a doubt?
Well, yes, I'm not sure about that. I'm so not sure about that I plan on losing my virginity to the Queen of
Oh,
England.
well,
Wow,
good
good for
job.
you.
Good
Wow.
thing that whole death thing was exaggerated.
Yeah,
and she just happened to
totally.
show up here. Oh,
I can't believe the news lied like that.
yeah.
Crazy.
I can't believe they didn't tell the truth. They said the Queen of England was dead.
And they lied.
They just lied.
Just-
Yeah,
terrible.
well, good for you, buddy. Hey, you have fun tonight, all right? Tonight's the night.
You know, we really got to fight misinformation. This whole Queen thing has got me thinking.
Hey, listen, Jordan. Don't get thinking about stuff too
Yeah,
hard,
yeah,
okay?
thinking's not
You
a
just
good-
get over there,
Get over
and
there.
you have sex with that
You
queen.
lose your virginity to the Queen.
We have to fight deceit because lying is the worst thing that you could do. Intentionally deceiving someone, it's horrible. And the media's out there spreading these lies to people that think that they're
Yeah.
hearing the truth. And yeah, I got 2 trustful buddies that I can trust.
Trustful.
We're very
That's
trustful.
us.
That's why I always call myself as trustful.
Yeah.
Who said, "Hey Jordan, the Queen of England's not dead. She's actually right over here."
Yeah.
And then you introduced me.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
It wouldn't be
yeah.
ethical not to, I don't suppose.
You hit it off though, so that virginity is good as gone now, buddy.
It's as good as gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, time to learn how to sex.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
All right. Well, we gave you those books, so you read those up.
I'm supposed to read those?
Well, just look at the
The
pictures.
pictures are probably
you'll
enough,
basically
honestly.
get it.
A picture is worth 1,000 words.
It's not that complicated.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. I'm getting a phone call here.
Okay. Thanks for hooking me up with the Smith magazines, by the way.
Yeah, no
They
problem.
got a bit of the
Bleep, bleep, dial.
culture stuff and then a bit of the hardcore pornography.
Yeah. Well, they're really clever.
Yeah, it's off. It's off. It's
They read a
100%
nice
off.
middle
It's off.
ground.
I read the articles. That's kind
Yeah.
of what I
Well, most people.
It's off.
Read the
It's
article.
off.
Yeah.
Okay?
All right.
Yes, I called you to tell you it's off.
It's off.
Bleep. Oh, yeah, sorry. I got a phone call there. I didn't just dial out.
You have some bad cream cheese or something? You kept saying it's off. It's
Yeah,
off.
no,
Like
yeah,
You're,
yeah,
you're trying to
that's-
warn somebody that the milk is sour.
That's right. I was just. I dialed a random number.
Yeah.
That's what it was. I dialed a random number to warn him about cheese that was in his fridge that might have gone bad.
My goodness. My girlfriend, the Queen of England, has cheese in the fridge.
Oh.
I better call her.
Yeah, give her a call. I hope she answers.
Honey, it's me, Jordan. It's off. It's off. It's off. No,
Okay.
it's off. It's off. Okay, good.
All right.
That worked out well.
She was just
Yeah.
about to eat that cheese.
Oh, good. Good
Good.
thing you.
Good.
Good thing you stopped her.
She said to me, I have cheese during high tea,
Wow.
which is happening in 2 minutes, which means
Okay.
she probably had the cheese out
Okay.
and had
But
cut it.
she definitely knows it's off.
Yeah.
You told her it's off.
Told her it's off.
All right.
Yes.
I don't think so. She'll probably be happy covering most of the rest of this, right?
I mean, I should transfer this.
Give her something. Just half.
Hold on. I
You're
just got-
giving your wife money for
no,
your anniversary?
No, it's Olivia Coleman.
Who?
I'm just transferring her some cash.
It's this lady named Olivia Coleman.
She hasn't worked in a while, so I feel bad for her.
I don't
Nice
know who
guy.
that is.
Nice guy here.
Yeah.
Now, I just want you to know, Jordan, if you get back home and the queen is not there and you can never contact the queen again and she just totally disappears as though she really was dead the whole time, that's probably not what it is, okay?
That was an oddly specific
I just
thing
want
to
you
say.
to know. I just want you to know that. If you ever get your mind thinking about something like that.
Sorry. Can I just, Jordan? Can I talk to Dan for a second?
Just 1 second.
Yeah, of course.
Super
No,
quick.
I just no. Olivia just phoned and she said it's off when I say it's off. I complete a role.
What?
Yeah, she's insistent about it. She's going through with this.
What if he doesn't want it?
Well, I don't know. She did I don't think he has a. I'll be honest. I don't think he has a choice.
God, why do we work
She's-
with actors? This
she's
is one of the
committed
dumbest
to this
things
role,
Fine,
Dan.
fine. Jordan,
Hey,
Justin was just telling me how he received a call earlier that was about a threat your parents had received. They are being held at gunpoint, and the robbers, the kidnappers, murderers, who are doing it, they said that the only way they won't do that is if you never have sex with the Queen of England.
I would tell you this myself because it was my phone call, but I was just so upset that I only had enough energy to tell Dan.
That's right. So I filtered it back down to you just because it was so important that you knew it, but Justin couldn't handle the burden of doing it himself. So that explains why I said it and not Justin just directly.
But I already had sex with the Queen of England.
What?
Yeah.
So you've lost your virginity to the Queen of England?
Yes.
The one that we introduced you to?
Yeah.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah, we've been smashing for a week
Like
now.
since you met her?
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, right away.
Then why did you need the books? Why were you saying you needed to look
Because
at...
I want to get better, you know?
Well, it seems like she's really enthusiastic
Okay, well.
to keep it going, so I don't think you need to worry about that.
Okay, well, I
What
guess
do you mean?
I just... Never mind.
she's just got an insight into women.
Yeah.
Okay? You go home
You
to
have
your
X-ray
queen.
vision?
Yeah.
But only for women?
Yeah.
That could
yeah.
come in handy because then you could tell, see through them.
You may as well go home to your queen, I guess.
Yeah.
This is
All right. Later, guys.
the most poorly
Hey,
executed
this may
pranks.
seem really weird and unrelated, but ask her if she can get Anthony Hopkins' autograph for me. Special thanks to Olivia Colman for letting us use her name for that sketch. She gave
Yeah.
us express permission. So
That was
it's nice.
cool.
It's nice. People
That's
like
cool.
that. Big star like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Giving something back to the little guy.
Yep.
Well, folks, you've now consumed 1 hour of good improv comedy, and certainly your brain is full to the brim with new sketch ideas and other things.
Yeah, yeah. You're probably going to take these and write them down and then perform them as your own sketches and
That'd be
your own
smart.
ideas. But we're fine with that. We'll be the little guys that inspire you to create.
Well, if you enjoyed this bit of comedy, then please consider hitting subscribe and join us as we keep doing more.
Yeah.
Yeah, please do that.
And wish us luck on the way home today because without a head of state for our country, it's just completely in chaos.
Chaos, everyone. Vote Dan for queen. Bye, everyone.